All right. Really excited. You know, I talked a lot this week about to our team mostly, and really the younger ones don't ever get it until you actually, a senior, as a former student athlete, there's nothing more special than this time, especially when I know that they have the opportunity to potentially have postseason play. And so, as exciting as it is, I was a little bit nervous about their ability to be able to stay focused, understanding that every game for us at this point truly matters. In order for us to get above 500, these games matter. But they found a way to come together. We didn't have the greatest practices, and you know, Georgia State also is, I think, a top-tier team. I truly believe they're a top-tier team. And I knew that they were going to bring their stick-to-it-withness because they just took a loss on the road. And they've kind of had a little bit of a spiral. The fact is that this team found a way after playing number 1 at home in Arkansas State, then turning around and fighting to, you know, get that number 2 spot with our starting point guard, our senior, Kaylin Martin, not playing, trying to figure out a way. Back-to-back losses were really tough, and so that they stepped up and found a way in this game was really important. And we were able to do it defensively, which ultimately is what matters, you know, as we get deeper into March. And hey, today's the first day of March Madness, senior day. I just feel like my last game every year is something just magical. Something magical happens. You know, we had the proposal, then we had just the offensive blitzkrieg, and then this year it's March Madness. You know, we find a way. Jasmine Baugus, you know, has started for me since I've been here. She's found her way to massive minutes, even coming off the bench, and then there's times where she hasn't. I know sometimes Jasmine feels like she gets yo-yoed around, but the one thing I think, and Jasmine can tell you that I think what we found is that more recently Jasmine's clearly understood her role, and she's playing her role, and gosh darn it, this child played her role well. 6 for 10, we'll take that any day. And we need her to continue to do that if what she would like and the senior class would like is to be able to move forward in March.
Did you see that coming?
Yes, I always knew Jasmine had it if Jasmine could control how excited she. Jasmine just wants to play. She just wants to make a play. And so sometimes when you just want it so bad, it doesn't happen the way you want to. So I think for her ability to be able to kind of see the game slow down and watch, and then in practice she's really kind of humbled herself. She likes to use that word, humbled herself. I think she found it now. Not to say that she's not disappointed. She still doesn't want to make plays, but I think she's found now if she just lets the game come to her versus her forcing it, then that's what can happen. And for sure, yeah, I've got a lot of confidence in Jasmine.
Both seniors, senior day, was it the senior day you guys hoped for?
Exactly what I hoped for, you know. Going into the game, I was kind of nervous, you know. I didn't want to cry. I'm glad I didn't because I did my crying during pregame meal because Sue got to me. But, you know, it's a great day to be a Bobcat. It's a great day to be a senior. I'm here with my senior class. I started with Jasmine. I'm finishing with Jasmine. And just like, it's a great accomplishment, you know. I stuck with the Texas State Bobcats for 4 years now. Not a lot of student athletes do that. You know, a lot of transferring, a lot of quitting, a lot of other stuff. But I'm proud to say that I'm here to this day, finishing a game with the win. I didn't get that 3. But, you know, I'm glad we got the win. And, you know, I'm glad to be here to this day with the people I came to this school with.
Jasmine, you're kind of waiting for the day to have one of your best games of the season, right?
I was nervous at the beginning of before the game started, but I knew I had in my mind. I said, if I don't score any points, if I don't play as many minutes, I'm not going to be mad. I just want to like give it everything I got, even if it's from the bench, because this is my last home game. I'm never going to get that back. So when I got on the court, I just wanted to give it my all, no regrets.
No regrets. No regrets. I want to capitalize on that. Coach Sue was stressing the fact, telling us day in and day out today, no regrets, whispering to our ear, making it hard in our minds, like go on the court and leave it, give it your all. Don't leave nothing behind.
No regrets.
No regrets.
How hard was it to bounce back from that, you know, from the game on Thursday and then to, you know, to go from the last ever home game today?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was hard. You know, you just gotta forget about that last game. You just gotta go into this game with an open mind. You know, it starts today. You know, you start off this day with no regrets. Don't forget about that last game and start this game like that last game never happened. I mean, it's good to learn from your mistakes. So every champion loses at one point in time, and that was a tough loss for us. So it's good for us to learn from the mistakes, and I feel like it prepared us for this game. So we can't look at it as a loss, but look at it as a building for our championship run. You know, we faced that tough loss. Hopefully, we won't face it again. So it gave us opportunity to learn from those mistakes so we can get a great run in championship run in New Orleans.
Jasmine, Coach Z talked about your defense. Talk a little bit more, kind of expand a little bit on what you guys did defensively today.
Our zone hasn't been that strong, but we've been working on it the past practices, and I think we finally came together as a unit, and we talked to each other, and we trusted each other